Well, on today's episode of What's Going On Now, here at Toys for Trucks in North Little Rock, dropped my Jeep off this morning to get some new, well, I want to say lower control arms. They are lower control arms, but they're long arms, so it's like most of the control arm. Because the ones that I had were from Clayton. Well, they're still from Clayton, but I think they were their prototypes that they had, and they redesigned them just a wee bit, moving the mounting bracket for the upper control arm back just a hair so you can dial in a little more caster. I was maxed out at only 5.5 degrees caster, and I wanted more, so got the new updated lower control arms, and now my caster's set at 7 degrees. So I'm anxious to find out on my drive home, what difference does 1.5 degrees of caster make? So let's find out. All right, initial impressions are, yeah, I can tell a subtle difference. Going from 5.5 to 7 degrees of caster. The return to center is definitely more noticeable. So if you're turning and you let go of the wheel, it wants to straighten out, which is what you want. Hitting little bumps, it just keeps going straight. I was talking to a guy earlier on Facebook. I replied to one of his comments on a thread in the Gladiator group, and then he messaged me because he had a lot of people do it. He had a very inexpensive rough country lift because that's what the shop sold him, and didn't know, it was his first Jeep, his first lift, didn't know anything about geometry and how solid axle vehicles worked, and we started talking about geometry and stuff, and he's like, what do I need to correct my geometry? The fact that rough country sells really incomplete kits and sells them as a complete kit is borderline negligence, I think. Especially for a 3.5-inch lift to not have any way in the kit to adjust your caster is awful. Not to only include one track bar and no relocation bracket for the rear. So one axle can be centered, the other is not centered. It's just awful. So anyway, he and I started talking about geometry and caster and what he needed to be able to correct to get his driving nice and smooth. So don't overlook your caster. It is critically important to how a Jeep drives and behaves. The people that think a Jeep is supposed to drive like crap, and that's just a Jeep thing. It's not. It's just an inexperienced, lazy thing. Not doing a proper lift on your Jeep. So I'm gonna drive home, and then I got some more things. I got a new thing. I got a new thing that was delivered today. I'm anxious to get it installed. I'll show you when I get home. Okay, I'm home. This is the IceCo APL 55. It has been my favorite fridge in the history of ever for several years now. This is what I've been using, and I absolutely love this fridge. But IceCo has a new one that's not out yet. This is an early release. Check this out. This is the IceCo VL45 Plus. I love their VL line. That VL75 over there, that VL75 right there. It's been running. That was the first fridge I got for my Gladiator. It's been running in my garage now for almost 5 years. Just to running. That's where we keep our drinks for the house, is in that VL75. So I love the VL line of fridges. This one, let's see, which one do I go? There we go. This is their new VL45. They already had a VL45, but this is the Plus. So all the amazing things about the VL45, about the VL line, the dual opening lids. Makes getting in and out super handy. It's got baskets. But this one, if you've got a setup like mine where the fridge is, in the back and accessible, from this direction, look. Look what they did. And you can slide your basket out and not have to pull the whole fridge out to get to. You still have to pull the fridge out to get to the little basket. But look, it's a front opening. That's incredible. Let's go put it in. There is some question on my end. Am I going to miss the extra 10 liters? Because that's 45 liter, this is 55 liter. I don't think so because of how we travel now. A lot in the Ross Monster. So I don't think I'm going to miss 10 liters. Let's see. Oh, and roller cam straps. They make the best fridge tie downs. Got it. Plug it. Okay. Okay. I should clean this first. This fridge slide has lived back here for a long time. It has gotten dusty and gritty, but it still works. Hold on. Clearly, I should have taken the fridge out when I put the topper on and cleaned out the bed. I didn't. I should have. It's real bad back there where I didn't clean. Bigger project for another day. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's get that back here better. Okay. Okay. That works. I just have to strap this down here. It's a very small strap. There. That straps it down there. It still allows it to open. Brilliant. That was one of my concerns, is with the strap down, can you still open it? The answer is yes. Okay. The back's going to be a little harder to get to. Not bad. Plug in the power. Okay. All right, it's on. It's on max. Let's see. Need to, there we go. 0. 34 degrees. I need to get something. I don't want to have to pull it all the way out and do that. Oops. I need to take the box out. I just do this. Ta-da! Hey. Would you like a drink? I think that's going to be incredible. I'm so pumped. This was a good job on IceCo's part. IceCo hadn't had like a new fridge in a couple years. This is worth the wait. Got some of my stuff out. Look, I need a drink. Reach in, grab my water, grab a Coke. I am gonna love that so much. After I've had a little time with the VO45 Plus, I'll have a full review of it. But for now, I don't even think, I know they're not selling it through their website yet. They're launching a Kickstarter campaign. I saw it advertised on their Facebook page yesterday. So they're advertising this now, but I don't remember when the Kickstarter campaign starts. So that's how they're going to do it at first, is Kickstarter. So I'm very, very grateful that IceCo entrusted me to test this first, because I'm pumped about this. I hate to toss around the word game changer. I don't know that this is a game changer, but when you have a setup like this and you just want to reach in and grab something real quick, that's going to be real handy. I'm pumped. Oh, here's a very nice looking thing that we did on Ren, and replaced the black end caps on the side view mirrors with the purple ones from Distinction Applied. I think those look really nice. Just a nice little pop of color on something that's otherwise just boring and black. I think those look really good. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Very short and sweet. I haven't had my Jeep all day, so I haven't done a lot to it, but that was a big deal. Getting the caster corrected was a big deal. I'm currently waiting on parts. I need to install my Rotopax mount to the side of the exoskeleton, and I lost some of my hardware. So Extrusion Overland sending me new hardware for that. Just waiting for that to come in so I can do that. I've got to swap out Kara's rock rails. Check this out. Here's the driver's side. As you can see, it's nice and flat. But on the passenger side, what do you see? It's not so flat. It's very angled up. It's not supposed to be that way. Needless to say, I have talked about this with Rock Hard 4x4, and they say that Kara is the first person in the history of ever to bend a set of these rock rails. Not even sure where she did it. I couldn't find in one of my videos where she landed on it to bend it. But they are sending replacement rock rails. They do want these back because they want to see what failed. So got to do that. Waiting for an extension cable from Wolfbox to install my Wolfbox camera, so I have a rear view mirror again. I think that's it. I think those are the next big projects that I'm just waiting on parts for. So can't do much until I get those. But tomorrow I'm heading to the Ozarks. Gonna go find an amazing place to camp and go find some water crossings and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. And then this weekend my daughter gets married. So, and then end of next week we take off. So we've got about a little over a week and a half left, and then we're gone. We're going to go, and we don't know when we're coming back home. So, yay for that. But that's gonna be it for now. I'll see you in whatever the next video is. Bye.